Hafa and welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Jason Salas. Thanks so much for staying with us. Camp Shutterbug is a truly amazing concept. It lets kids, some older kids, walk around the wildlife refuge and actually capture the beauty and the splendor of nature. Now, Emily Sablan is a good friend of ours. She is a park ranger up there. And Emily, Camp Shutterbug now in its 6th year.
Yes.
I remember when this first started.
Yes, it was a sluggish start because, first of all, it was born out of the need to fulfill the requirements for an initiative that U.S. Fish and Wildlife put out there. It was called Connecting People with Nature and Let's Go Outside, which was geared for kids. Mm-hmm. And the big thing was we're supposed to integrate old school fun with technology. And that was pretty hard because, well, I taught at Weddingale Elementary School, and when I was there, not a lot of kids had phones. Mm-hmm. Phones were new in 2000, or not new, but you know, and kids just didn't carry them.
The world's a much different place now.
Oh my goodness. So, well, I came back to government service and went to the Fish and Wildlife, and this thing came up, and I go, what can I integrate? I mean, I know Retidian, you can go out there and you can, in any given day, find loads of things to take pictures of, mm-hmm. especially if you like photography. So I thought, you know, hey, I see kids now at supermarkets and stuff just doing this, and I'm going, okay, I'm going to try this. So the first year, I was really kind of excited because a young 6-year-old won with her DS1, mm-hmm. and that was like a kiddie camera. And so it just went off, took off from there.
Well, it's half person, half machine. You know, it's the eye of the person and then the capabilities of the device. And you've actually brought some of the amazing photography that's been captured by these young
yes.
shutterbugs over the years.
And these are taken by children ages, this particular one is 10 to 15. And we do have 2 categories. We've lowered it to 6 to 10 and 11 to 15 this year. And so it's been out in the paper. We've got our first kickoff is tomorrow mm-hmm. at the refuge at the conference room. There'll be 2 professional photographers who would be helping kids with learning about photography. They're not going to go in depth as far, but lighting, shadows, well, how to take pictures of flowers, bugs, those kind of things.
Because these are all amazing images right now, and to receive professional instruction from people who do it for a living, that's just going to take, you know, if you're serious about this kind of stuff and you're a kid, this is going to take your work to the next level.
And, you know, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this because I don't know anything about photography. I mean, I'm a point and shoot type of photographer. Yep. I have the help of our longtime volunteer, Luis Santos. He's a firefighter mm-hmm. for the airport, I believe, but he takes his time and helps out and on our need for captivating what's there at the refuge. And then we have, everybody believe on the island knows him, Mr. Ruben Olivas. This would be his first year. And I'm forever grateful for those 2 because we may have a lot of kids tomorrow and they're gonna play, they're gonna tag.
Now, did the kids get any specific instructions when they shot these pictures? Like say, you know, you have to do flora or fauna, or like over there you have a spider, or you have to do water falling off the rocks.
It's nature. Just getting out in nature
it's
and
their
capturing,
perception.
Yes, whatever their nature is. Be it the ocean. I've got one young man who waited forever, laid down on his belly and waited forever for this ghost crab to come up. And his picture made it on a national publication of children going out in nature, and it's called Refuge Update.
Now that's a future Pulitzer Prize winner right there. That's the next Manny Chrysostomo.
Oh, you know,
have that kind of commitment.
And I mean, it takes a lot of putting together, and parents, I'm glad. Our last large one was 2 years ago with a lot of parents coming down and being there with their kids.
Okay, so just to make sure everybody knows, all you have to do is, what time do you have to show? And all you have to do is bring some sort of, it can be a camera phone, it can be a DSLR, it can be a full-blown camera rig,
Yes,
it's up to you.
Yes, that's whatever equipment they're comfortable with. And if it's a shared thing between siblings, that's fine too. We can put them on the same camp. And we call it Camp Shutterbug, and it's a day camp. They get dropped off at 9 o'clock, picked up at 3, bring their lunch, bring their drink, and they are guided by volunteer park rangers from, I get assisted with National Park Service as well. And so, and we take them out. There's no coaching. If parents come, we try to tell them to let them be free to captivate what they feel. And coaching, I mean, it's no fun to win if you got coached.
And these are kids all the way from age 8 all the way up to?
6 to
age
15.
6. Okay, very nice.
6 to 15. So the first session, after tomorrow's workshop, then the first sessions begin on the 24th, 26th, and 28th of July for the ages 6 to 10. And the following week, July 31st, the 2nd, and the 4th of August would be the older group of 11 to 15. And it's free. My email is there on the newspaper for the last 3 or 4 days. It's also on our website, US Guam National Wildlife Refuge. And they can get that registration form in any means. We can fax it to them too if they don't have internet.
Well, you know, Emily, you're always welcome back here, and we hope to see you back very, very soon to have this wonderful collection of images extended way over that side, and we'll have some from year 6. We can't wait for that.
At the end of the sessions, we are going to have a mall event displaying all of the children's work.
Fantastic. So we don't have to wait.
And
we'll see that very, very soon.
It'll be in a weekend. We're still trying to figure out which mall and where and what day.
Well, please come back because we would love to get the word out about that.
Well, thank you so very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You got a lot of work ahead of you, but that's very good work that you do. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Esta.
All right. Stay tuned, everybody. We're back after this.
Adios.